So I've taken my Blenderful and I've twisted it into my foundation, and I'm now just patting the Blenderful all over my face and blending the foundation into my skin. This foundation is meant to look and feel like skin, so the more that you blend it, the more that you'll get that skin-like texture and appearance. So I haven't used any concealer at all, and you can see that this foundation does a great job of covering up all of my blemishes, my scarring, and my under eye circles. Next, I'm going to take our bronzer and I'm going to quickly just do a quick contour. So I'm going to put that underneath my cheekbones, on my temples, my forehead, and around my jawline. I'll also use a smaller brush to contour my nose a little bit. Then I'll take blush number 6 and I'll use that as a highlight shade to put above my cheekbones and a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. Then I'll take my Blenderful and just make sure that everything is blended in really well. Finally, I'll take some of blush number 1 and I'll use that just to add a little bit of color back into my cheeks. Next, I'm going to take our eyeshadow in the shade 38, Cream Boat, and I'm going to place that all over my eyelid. And next, I'm going to take Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown, and I'm going to fill in my brows. So I'm going to use the spoolie to brush my brow hairs upward, and then I'm going to use really light, short, feather-like strokes to fill in my brow. I always start by lining the bottom and then starting to fill in the middle, and that helps to define my brow shape before I line the top. With most brow products, but especially this dip brow, you want to make sure that you're using a really light hand, because the heavier that your hand is, the darker that the color gets and the more unnatural that it looks. After dipping my brush into the dip brow, I'll line underneath and then I'll shade the middle and the outer point of my brow. But then I'll use whatever's left over to do the inner part of the brow, because you want the inner part to be lighter than the outside. Finally, I'll take a spoolie and I'll just quickly run that through my brows to kind of even out the color and to make sure that everything is well blended and that there are no harsh lines anywhere. Next, I'm going to take my Sigma E25 brush and I'm going to use shade number 40, Taupe for the Best. I'm going to basically define a crease for my eyes since I have a hooded eyelid and a monolid. Then I'll take my Sigma E40 brush, which is a tapered blending brush, and I'll just quickly blend out that color to make sure that there is no harsh line. Then I'm going to take brush number 9, and I'm going to use shade number 8, Brownie Points, and I'm going to use that to add color into the outer corner of both eyes. I'm going to make sure that I blend this color in with shade 40 really well, so that again there are no harsh lines and no defined start or end of either color. Now I'm going to take angled liner brush number 13 and I'm going to use shade 31, Ready, Jet, Set, Go. I'm going to use this to put right underneath where my crease would be, and I'm going to use this to add a bit of a smoky color to each eye. Again, I want to make sure that I blend this out really well so that there's no defined start to this color. So I'm going to make sure to blend that in with the Brownie Points and the Taupe for the Best colors. Finally, I'm going to take that E40 brush again and I'm just going to quickly run over the top just to make sure that everything is blended out really well. And I'll use the angled liner brush with whatever's left on the brush just to add a little bit of color underneath my eyes. Next, I'll take our perfect eyeliner, and I'm going to just quickly line my eyes. Our perfect eyeliner is smudge proof and it's water resistant, so it won't go anywhere throughout the day. The brush tip allows you to achieve very bold lines and thick lines, or also very thin and detailed lines. Before I apply my mascara, I'm going to use our Oil Strike setting spray, and I'm going to quickly spray my entire face. You want to use this very liberally and very generously and apply quite a bit of it, because this will help control the oil throughout the day. Then I'm going to apply 2 coats of our perfect mascara to each eye. And last but not least, I'm going to use our Enduring Lip Liner in the shade 01 or Dark Nude, and I'm going to line my lips. So that's it! Thanks a lot for watching, guys! I'll see you next time.